So this problem asks us to add up 5 angles, V, X, Y, Z, and W. And the first thing you should think about in this problem is the fact that they haven't given us any information about this star. They haven't told us it's drawn to scale, they haven't labeled any angles or lengths or anything, which means that adding up these 5 angles should give us the same answer even if we had some crazy looking star. Further, that gives us a hint to make up our own star. And what I mean by that is, let's just label some angles, do some angle chasing, and then add up the actual numbers we get. Now, what do I mean by label some angles? Right in the middle of the star you see a pentagon, and hopefully you know that a pentagon has a total of 540 degrees. And I'm just going to make up the angles inside that pentagon. I'm going to label them four of them as 100, and then the last one is 140. So 100, 100, 100, 100, 140. Earlier, I mentioned that we're going to do some angle chasing, and some of you may have known exactly what I was talking about, and others may have said, what is he talking about? Now I'll demonstrate what angle chasing is. Let's consider this spot right here. If we have an angle of 100, that means the angle that completes the straight line will be 80, because the straight line is 180. That analysis applies to this angle, this angle, this angle, and so on. Same type of analysis tells us that 40 is what's left after 140. That leaves us with two situations. One where we have 80 and 80. 80 plus 80 is 160. That leaves 20. The other situation is 80 and 40. 80 and 40 is 120. That leaves 60. So now we simply label the angles X, Y, Z, V, and W. What I just did was angle chasing. Basically, you're going to use the fact that straight lines comprise 180 degrees and triangles have angles that add up to 180 degrees, and you just chase the angles around the picture. The end result of all of this is that all we have to do is add 20, 20, and 20 make 60, and 60 is 120, and 60 is 180. So, now, in the video, this took about 3 minutes. In practice, and after some practice, you can probably get this done in about 30 seconds. The overarching lesson is, whenever possible, plug in numbers, even if you have to invent your own numbers.